Louie. I've been trying to get him out for the whole game. Took a few of my players to get him out, but I'm glad he's finally gone. I wanted to work with him in the beginning, but we were on the different tribes.
Yeah, she did.
She just told me she had no idea what just happened.
She's lying to you.
Don't talk about it. Yeah, no, she knew.
Yeah, she was calling.
That's a hello.
Yeah.
They're both there.
Yeah. So this is another thing. These couples, man, they're getting on my nerves, and I also I'm just like, I don't know. I don't have that huge of a resume. I've been just coasting, and I know that. So I'm just thinking about when is the best time for me to make a big move. What's up?
I'm good.
Okay. How are you thinking about? Do you still want to do Mark like we said? Because that's what we're trying to figure out.
Yeah.
Okay. That sounds like a good idea. Because I was thinking we have to start planning this out now since we don't have.
Who's left?
It's
You.
us three.
Me.
Sam.
Mark.
Yeah.
Mark.
Susan.
Eddie.
And Mark and Susan and Louie.
Oh, and Louie. So there's
Yeah.
7 still? Oh, there was 7 last time.
Your brother.
Oh, yeah.
No, there was 8 last time.
Oh, God. I'm logistically looking for my sunglasses, but I'm also looking for the idol.
This is idol hunting is not for me because a bitch is not climbing in a tree, a bitch is not climbing in a ditch, a bitch is not just gonna I'm just asking for a wish, God. Give me something good. Something good.
It's gotta be him.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that I'm almost like a puzzle piece right now, and I can be used, like I said last time, strategically, and that definitely worked to my favor because I'm still here and Louie got eliminated. So Sam said that possibly if Eddie doesn't win another one, that would be the next.
We can bring Susan and things now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta start, so.
Yeah.
Do I trust my sister? Yeah, I do.
Everyone's taking
Absolutely. Yeah, I absolutely think we can make it to the end.
I feel. There we are.
I know. I'm a little shook.
Really?
I'm a little shook. And I didn't get to finish my confession last time because I was in the
That's true. I think she's got friends on the jury. She's sympathetic. I mean, unless they're bitter. It depends on who she's sitting with. People are mad at us. Emily's mad, Sarah's mad. A bunch of them are mad. But
shit and all that, I'm my
I think they're good. I don't think that they're big fans of this, you know? You guys want to say? Can you do so?
Form right here?
Or do Susan? Do you want to think about it and then make your mind right after the challenge?
I probably would vote out Mark because I feel like Mark, his low-key been skating by. He won that individual immunity, which is fantastic, but at the same time I feel like he is likable, and he also just he's never been on the same team as me, so I don't have a connection with him in any way, shape, or form.
All right, guys, welcome to your next immunity challenge. Eddie, I'll take back the necklace once again. Make me work for it.
You make us work for it.
Right.
All right, immunity is back up for grabs. So in this challenge today, I will be asking you guys questions about certain events in this game. The answer to the question is a name of a player that is no longer with us. The answers will be written on a block, which is hidden over there in the playground field. So for example, the first question, there will be 6 blocks that have the correct answer on it. If you do not find one, you will be eliminated. So the first 6 to correctly come back with a block will move on to the next round. If you get it wrong, you must bring that block back, drop it, get the correct one. Does everyone understand? Who won the partner duel in the beginning of this game? Survivors ready? Go! Louie moving on. Anessa moving on. Mark moving on. Gary and Sam both moving on. Susan, you are out.
Hey, darn it. Shucks. I guess I couldn't find it.
Second question. Who was the person that was voted out right after the tribal swap? Survivors ready, go! Gary moving on. Eddie moving on. Louie moving on. Mark on his way back. Mark moving on.
Oh, it is now.
Sam and Anessa heading back. Anessa moving on to the next round. Who became the second member of the jury? Survivors ready, go! Gary moving on.
God, I'm terrible at this.
Mark moving on. Eddie moving on. Louie moving on. Anessa, you are out. Who was the person voted out right before the merge? Survivors ready? Go! Louie's back first. Louie moving on. Gary moving on. It's down to Eddie and Mark. Eddie thinks he has it. Eddie heading back. Eddie has it wrong. This leaves an opening for Mark. Mark moving on. Of the first 5 members of the jury, who had an idol played on them? Survivors ready? Go. Gary moving on. Mark moving on. Louie is eliminated. Gary versus Mark. Who was the person that was voted as the swing vote during the touchy subjects challenge. Survivors ready? Go! Mark on his way back.
Who do you have, Mark?
Mark wins immunity. Yeah, congratulations, Mark. You won immunity. Save at the next tribal council.
I can't breathe.
Good job.
Feels pretty good. I thought I might be the first one out since I have social anxiety in big groups. So, as you can see in tribal council, I have no idea what I'm saying. I just blank out. But I'm glad I could get alone time with different people because I'm better talking one-on-one. So I think that's how I made it this far.
I don't know what you guys says. Yeah.
Yeah, cool, yeah.
On board.
I'm good with that. She's good. You guys are close to her.
Yeah, well, I just think I could use her as a
Yeah, I agree.
more than
Yeah,
Sam.
than anything.
I feel like Sam could
Let's try.
And if it makes it cool to get rid of Susan, we'll get rid of her right now.
Okay. No. I'm good with this. I'm good with this.
One wrong move and you're done.
You're done.
Yeah.
But I think we're good. I mean,
Yeah, I agree.
we're good until these, what? Where do we at now? Seven?
We're at
I lost
7.
count.
We're at
We're
7.
at 8? We're at 7.
We're at 7.
So we're good till...
Yeah.
This is what we planned in the beginning.
Yeah.
This is
How
exciting.
crazy is that?
Yeah.
How crazy is that?
So, we're going to do Susie, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Confusing.
So I just remembered yesterday in my hot messery, I tossed the glass bottle that my challenge advantage came in, which is still sitting in my pocket. And I just had this sweet idea that if I use that, I can plant it and use it to cause some drama and say like, hey, like, I found this in your somebody's stuff. Like, why is it empty? They must have something. Get some target off of me, you know? I don't even know if the target's on me, but it will not be on me if that's what I find. I'll make somebody else find it, you know?
For this next vote, I think it's going to be Eddie.
Come here. Huh? We'll put it right. Okay. Yeah. That's real. Like, literally, Vanessa just came to me and said we would get you out next. Like, now.
Yeah.
Then we would do, please don't look like that because then it looks like I'm telling you something. Then we would get out, after you're gone, we would get out Susie. Then it would be basically all the young bucks in the final hour.
Look, it just got to be me, you, and Susie. It's got to be.
That's why I'm saying you
So
have
you
to do the
want me
extra
to use
vote.
my extra vote right now?
Yes, and put it on Eddie.
Man, I hope it's not going to be a waste because we're going to need it this next vote.
I have the ID, remember?
Okay. All right, I'm doing it. The dynamics of this game are unreal. It just flips. It all comes down to, obviously, who wins immunity, and then people just get paranoid and don't want to stick with the original plan, and it just really messes things up. That's the vote right now. It could change in the next 2 minutes.
If I get pulled to the end as a goat, girl, that's fine. But at the same time, it's just like I had the social connections, and I always, like, I've never heard my name being thrown out there. I've never heard my name being thrown out there. And I've spoken to many people, and they're always like, I've heard this, I've heard this, I've heard this, but they've never said that they've heard my name. And I feel like I've spoken to enough people to, like, know whether or not that's true.
Searching for my last hope. I'm not a great judge when people are telling me the truth. So I've heard a couple different things, and again, you can notice no one's anywhere near me. So that's never a good sign if you're kind of by yourself. And there are people that are almost avoiding me, so you know.
So Gary is also in with Mark and Louie. We're in for a serious fight after this because Gary is saying he's with us. He's saying he's with them. He is close to me. He's also close with Louie. Don't just yes man him. But if you win immunity,
You're whispering extremely loud.
sorry, we might be in trouble. I don't know if we have him. It is what it is. You know what we could do? We could agree to just get him out.
Oh, let's do that. Oh, that can be fun.
Yeah?
I was just like, I was like, look, it is what it is. Like, we're gonna get to the final 5. We don't know if, like, it is what it is. You know?
It's gonna be
Gary's
a battle.
Gary's in a good position. We think we have him. You might think you have him. It is what it is.
I'll be straight right now.
Yeah.
So this is the final 3 right now. I think a lot of people don't like me, and I think the jury's gonna be like, Eddie voted me out. He sucks. A lot of people don't like her.
People hate me.
People
I voted
hate
every single one out. And plus, people are just like, yeah, all those guys.
Everyone hates me too.
No,
I
come on.
went back and forth on every single.
But I was like mean to people. Like basically on the way out, I wanted to make sure they didn't play an idol. So like I'd be like, you're good, even though like they are not good. So it's like they get like this false sense of thing, even though they didn't even have an idol. So from their perspective, they're like, why would you lie to me? You know what? You already voted me out. But from my perspective, I just didn't want them to play an idol just in case they had one.
Right,
Yeah,
no,
I think that's what Emily was doing too.
Yeah, but like I don't know. I don't think that I'm in good with the jury. So let's just say it that way.
Clearly Sarah's very happy with me.
Sarah, I wrote her name down like 4 times already.
When she walked in, she went,
Really?
yeah. I was like, yikes.
Yeah, I mean, look, it is, you know, or yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Look, I mean, it's gonna be a fight.
It'll
Looking
be a
forward
fun
to
time.
it. See what happens. Hope I'm not collateral damage. We'll see.
All of us is gonna be.
I'll find out where Gary's loyalties lie.
Since day one, I think Inessa is my biggest competition. So I've been wanting to get her out the whole game, but I had to work with her for a little bit. So I think today we might snuff out Eddie, just so she doesn't have many numbers. So I could go either way. I think I have everyone on each side. I've been in the middle mostly the whole game. Who knows if Inessa's going to swing something and get everyone to get Susan out.
All right, let's bring in the members of our jury. Shantelle, Katie, Pete, Sarah, Emily, and Hoy voted out at the last tribal council. So Susan, let's talk about that last tribal council. Did you expect to see Hoy leave?
I was not completely sure. Some people had expressed some strategy with me, and I am not really great at judging whether people are looking at me and telling me the truth or not. So I had a gut feeling, but I went with it, with what some people had told me.
So you've seen some people kind of approach you more since Emily's departure, you're saying?
Actually, no. I'm actually by myself most of the time since Emily left me, searching for the immunity idol. But I think people know where I stand, so maybe they don't feel like they have to strategize with me.
Congratulations, Mark. You won immunity. How does that feel to win at this point in the game? Because it's really getting down to numbers. 7 is usually a great time to make a big move, and you're safe.
I do think it's a double-edged sword. I could be painting a big target on my back going into like individual communities towards the end. It could mean that I could potentially win them and stay till the end. But it's nice to have it just to be secure, because every tribal council you never know what happens.
So Louie, does the fact that he have immunity sort of paint any target on your back? Because people are probably by now looking at the fact that there are still pairs left in this game.
I mean, in theory, yes, because a decent Survivor player would weigh all the options. I think that's when you have to kind of lean into the relationships you've built and the alliances you've formed and the friendships that are there, and you have to put trust in those people. Trust is a tricky thing in this game, but you have to lean on it at some point.
Sam, he brings up about trusting relationships. You know, are you going to base from the end game about relationships, or are you going to base it off of strategy? Are you going to be more cutthroat, or are you going to do it to win?
Well, we're all in it to win it, but it's based on gameplay.
Do you think your gameplay is going to step up from this moment on?
Absolutely, have to.
Okay. Eddie, this is the first time you haven't had immunity in a while.
Or 2 times.
Do you feel like that sort of paints any target? Like he's free now, we could go for him?
Could, possibly, but at the same time, you know, I've only won immunity twice the whole time I've been here. It just happened to be consecutive times. There's been people that have won twice. So I don't think it does paint a huge target on my back. So.
Vanessa, do you feel like this vote is pretty clear-cut, or is there going to be a blind side?
Oh geez, it's like the first time you say that you think it's clear cut and then you're the one that's blindsided. So I don't want to say that. I hope it's clear cut.
Okay.
I think it is, and I can just be eating my words.
So Gary, the last tribal council, I gave you guys some information after Hoy left. Did anyone, or do you think anybody, use that information toward their advantage?
I mean, it was very vague information, so we didn't know whether to look on the field, we didn't know whether to look over here. I did see some people scrambling like right as soon as you guys let us go to the next immunity challenge, looking around for stuff. But I had to pee, so that was like more important to me at the moment. So, but yeah, I feel like people are definitely going around and like checking things out. It's really hard when you really don't know what you're looking for or where to go.
All right, so before we get to this vote, does anyone have anything they'd like to say or share with the group? Anything that they could possibly do to sway someone's minds for anything? Anessa and Louie whispering, something happening. All right. Eddie and Gary whispering, what's going on? Sam and Louie. Everyone's whispering. Susan just wants to whisper. She wants to hear her name called just with somebody. All the whispering. But I think we're gonna get to the vote, so let's get it started.
Again, I think I'm being used to get somebody strong out. And I'm fine with that. But it could be my last one too, because I don't know how trustworthy everybody is. Can't see. Okay.
I gotta take Susan to the final three with me. Sorry, Sam. It had to be done.
I'm staying the course, but this would be so smart of them to band together. I can't believe they're not going to do it. I almost like don't want to play an idol because I don't think they're going to do it, but they should. They should go together with Sam and Susie and the two guys and vote out the three of us because Sam and Susie aren't together. Yeah, how can that? Oh, I'm gonna be such an idiot. You know what? Let's see what happens.
Okay guys, if anyone has the hidden immunity idol and would like to play it, now would be the time to do so. All right, I will read the votes. First vote, Sam. Second vote, Sam. That's 2 votes, Sam. Third vote, Eddie. That's 2 votes, Sam, 1 vote, Eddie. Fourth vote, Eddie. That's 2 votes, Sam, 2 votes, Eddie. Fifth vote, Eddie. That's 2 votes, Sam, 3 votes, Eddie. 2 votes left. Sixth vote, and the next member of our jury is Eddie. Eddie, you're gonna need to bring me your torch.
Big move, guys. I was in confessional being like, this is what they're gonna do. Good job, good job.
All right, Eddie.
I knew you were up to something.
Eddie, the tribe has spoken. Time for you to go.
Awesome game, guys. That was a lot of fun. I was blindsided me.
So what's about to happen right now is the jury is going to clear out and we are going to go to the next immunity challenge right here and the next vote. So you guys can move out and we're gonna get to the next challenge. Let's get to the next immunity challenge here at Tribal Council. Mark, I will take back the necklace. Very much. Immunity is back up for grabs. So in this challenge, you each have a flat board, and you have 7 oversized Jenga blocks. Your objective is to create a tower that stacks 2 tiers with 1 Jenga block on top. I will show you an example, and then you will have to hold it for 5 seconds once you get the last Jenga block on top. The first person to do this will win immunity. All right, guys, for immunity. Survivors ready? Go. Everyone making quick work. Gary's drops. Sam wins immunity.
And she's fine with it. There's nothing.
Okay with that?
Yeah.
Absolutely. We saw the numbers.
Okay. I mean, if it's not us, it's okay. But
Only if he has an advantage and he uses it, but I don't think he will. I'll go ask him.
because he has immunity,
He has an advantage.
it's better to get her out.
Yeah. No,
I
we
don't want
won't.
to. But that's okay. That's all right.
Yeah.
So I know you're probably really familiar, but I'm gonna give you a pointer. Anissa she's been gunning for you.
I know.
So you could get rid of her now because we have a few people that want to get rid of her too.
Okay.
But it's your decision. But I'm
Well,
just.
I mean, she's played a manipulative game the whole time.
Yeah.
We all know that. She's different size things. I'm doing that.
Hey, that was a close one.
I
know.
needed it.
It was like so close. You could taste it. I know that was awesome.
Susie's not voting with us. It's because Susie, Mark, and Louie are voting separately. We need 4.
What did I tell you?
Oh, all right, fine.
Me, you, and Gary are putting down his name, and he's going out.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay.
100%. Nothing will change my mind.
Okay.
Literally nothing could possibly happen to make me write down a different name.
That's what has
I will
to
put
happen.
I will put a heart with a sad face on
Okay.
it.
I
You'll
wanna
see it.
Heart and
Okay?
sad face. Okay.
You'll see it.
All right.
You'll see it. I promise you.
That keeps you.
You better stay with me.
What did I tell you from the very first day?
Okay.
From
Then we'll
the
be
very
even?
first
We'll be
time?
even?
Yeah.
All right. I just want to give you a big hug. No, that's too obvious. Jeez.
I don't care.
Okay.
Look, I'm wearing this. I don't care.
I'm still playing that idol. I have to. Even though I think I'm safe, I still have to. This is a really tough decision for me because I actually think he does have my back, and I don't think I need to use it now. But I'm concerned. I can't just keep it in my pocket. I have to use it. But then the round after, I think I'm going out.
I don't know what to do. Oh, I'm going to use it anyway. It's fine. But I feel like I know it's a mistake. But I'm just going to do it. Maybe I'll win immunity. Who knows? I wonder what Sister Nina would say.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
No, you guys.
You're like, all right. You to get Sam out now. Okay. So we can get both of them.
I would love it if you did that.
Don't mind me, Mark.
The only thing that's really suspicious is like, why would Sam divide his vote from Susie?
Yeah. Okay.
The jury can now see Sam has 1 individual immunity. So let's get to it.
I fucking knew it! I knew that was gonna happen! I said it was gonna happen last time and I knew it!
Alright, well, this time.
I think she's coming for me. If I'm like picking up what she's putting down. so I might receive some votes, but I hope that they go in her way and not mine.
It's every time. Love playing the game with her. Glad to get her out.
Hey guys, if anyone has a hidden immunity idol and would like to play it, now would be the time to do so. Sam, you have something? This is the Survivor Extra vote. So Sam will get to vote one more time. So let's go back over there, let's do it, and then we'll get back to this.
Can I just say I am overwhelmingly thrilled.
Alright. Does anyone else have anything they'd like to play? Okay, I will read the votes. First vote, Anessa. Second vote, Anessa. That's 2 votes, Anessa. Third vote, Anessa. That's 3 votes, Anessa. Fourth vote, Louie. That's 3 votes, Anessa, 1 vote, Louie. Fifth vote, Louie. That's 3 votes, Anessa, 2 votes, Louie. Sixth vote, Louie. 3 votes Anessa, 3 votes Louie, 1 vote left. Last vote, and the 8th member of our jury is Louie. Louie, you're gonna need to bring your torch. Alright, Louie, the tribe has spoken. Time for you to go. You guys are becoming pros at the blind side, 2 in a row. Let's see what's next.
I'm definitely surprised that I got voted out today, to be honest. I wasn't expecting it at all, but it is what it is. It's their decision, and I respect that. I'm not too upset about it because I know I tried my hardest. I played the game really well. I did really well in the challenges, so I'm not too sad to go. I made some friends along the way, so I'm excited about that too. And, you know, my sister is still in the game, so good luck, Anessa. You got this.
Well, that was ass. I mean, honestly, though, I can't believe I actually made it this far. I came into this weekend not knowing how I do or how I play, and I'm actually pretty impressed with myself. Every Survivor fan wants to find an advantage and make them merge and play an idol and pull off blindsides, and I actually got to do all of those things. And I got to do it with an incredible group of people. Hell, Mark and I were the last pair standing. I mean, that's mind-blowing to me. It's shitty to go out this late, but you know what? I'm really proud of myself. And now I get to go, like, shove a hot dog up my ass, so I guess in the end, I win anyway. Okay, so yesterday, I found individual challenge phase advantage. Sorry, it's a little wordy. Which is good from the final 13 to the final 5. I was planning on using it at the final 5 because I was hoping to be there, but looks like I came just short. And it says I may pass this on to someone if I get voted out, which is sadly the case. So I'm going to give this to Mark. You're welcome.
After 2 days, it has been an intense season-long battle. With over 13 grueling challenges, 10 loved one pairs from around the country have come to New York to play the ultimate game. There has been 15 tribal councils, and now only 5 survivors remain. Who will outwit, outplay, and outlast the rest and take the title of sole survivor? Find out on the season finale of Survivor New York, Blood vs. Water.